You might find yourself asking, Spruce, why are you using Caliban Prime? Are you some kind of hack fraud? And unfortunately, yes, I am not an official Warframe partner. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Kidding. I made this ahead of time because I have quite a lot of experience with Caliban. He's excellent at crowd control and bringing down heavy targets. He has an augment and makes one of his summons much more useful, but is completely optional. His kit is very synergistic and doesn't require any subsumes, and best of all, it's self-sustaining. His 1, Razor Gyre, is a dash that deals Tau damage to status while regenerating health, shields, and energy. It's extremely useful paired with his 2, Sentient Wrath. Enemies around you are lifted to the air while taking Tau damage and applying a large amount of damage vulnerability. They stay lifted long enough that you can hit them with your 1 multiple times to fully replenish your energy. His 3, Lethal Progeny, is the ability he's most known for, the ability to summon sentient allies. He has 3 types, the melee-focused Conculist, the projectile-based Ophalist, and the horde-spawning Sumulist. The augment has the Ophalist fire at enemies hit by his 1, which then get grouped up. They also receive bonus electricity damage and fire rate that scales with strength. It doesn't proc Archon Stretch Foe for some reason. His 4, Fusion Strike, is a huge laser blast that fully strips enemies of their defenses while also applying a lot of Tau damage. Your summoned Conculist will also do their own mini laser as well. His passive is Base Kit Adaptation, but it only goes up to 50%, but it also applies to his allies. His playstyle is pretty straightforward. You always have some Sentient summoned, and you use your 2 followed by 1 on groups of enemies. If something tanky shows up, you use your 4 on them to heavily weaken them. As for which summon to use, I generally use the Sumulists and then switch over to Conculists when a boss shows up. The Ophalists are a bit underwhelming without the augment, but absolutely destroy groups of enemies if you do. As such, my build looks like this. Strength is a heavy focus while needing a little bit of range and duration. We use Streamline here to help offset blind rage. Razor Gyre's energy regen is so good we don't need Energize, so we take Kamisado to buff the summons and Molt Augmented for more strength. If you're not using the augment, I'd suggest using another strength mod like Augur Secrets. I don't normally talk about what formas to put on, and especially for Prime coming with additional polarities, there's some uncertainty here, but I highly suggest putting on a Y forma and swapping out the aura's line polarity so you can use Summoner's Wrath. You could also swap out the D polarity to the Exilus slot for Prime Sure-Footed so you can slot in Umbra Vitality instead? I'd wait till you get your hands on the Prime to do that, as with this setup it requires an Umbra forma. I suppose you could also just replace that slot entirely as well, but still, do whatever you want. Improvisation is always encouraged here. I hope you found this video helpful, and thank you very much for watching.